Counter-Strike 2 is here. It will replace CSGO and brings several improvements to the game overall. Smoke effects. Yeah, that's a thing. For the most part, it's the same Counter-Strike.
Shut the f up, you're f***ing garbage, you bum ass.
That escalated quickly.
Yep, still the same. Now, do these various improvements to the game hinder the performance on any of these shadow machines? Let's get our bomb or defuser and see how the new Counter-Strike holds up on both shadow tiers.
Counter-terrorists win.
I'm gonna start with the shadow power upgrade since this should run the game perfectly fine with flying colors, right? Right? Pretty much. I won't beat around the bush here. At 4K max settings, FSR off. Yes, this game has FSR now, and this is important for later. I got from 60 to above 100 FPS depending on the map. You do have some dips here and there, but for the most part, I averaged around 80 FPS. Counter-Strike is a very CPU-bound game, and the known bottleneck on Shadow is apparent, but it doesn't hinder gameplay too much here, at least in my experience. My biggest thing about Shadow right now for me is the frame decoding. It's like a hit or miss depending on the game. The frame decode are the frames you actually receive from your stream. I never got a solid 60 FPS decoding, so things weren't super smooth all the time. I even dipped down to the 40s at certain times, and I don't know why. Some games I get a solid 60 FPS, and some games it dips down. Shadow, is there a way this can be fixed? This seems like an app issue. I could be wrong. Other than this, the power upgrade plays the game great. Now the base Shadow tier is the most important critique here because I'm sure people coming from CSGO are going to wonder if they need to upgrade to the power upgrade just to play CS2. Well, the answer is really going to be, it's up to you. Let me explain. We started at 4K on the base tier at medium to low settings, but this really doesn't matter. I'll get more into this in a bit, but remember I mentioned FSR? This is what it looks like with it on. Yeah, terrible. And even worse at 1080p. On top of this, it's useless to have on. Why? FSR is a scaling technology. It helps save frames by setting your base resolution lower and upscaling. The problem is that these technologies rely on CPU power to utilize them effectively. And since CS is CPU heavy, the base Shadow machine is just too busted to really get any benefit from FSR. I had a better frame rate without FSR on. This basically defeats the whole purpose of having it to help lower end PCs, but what do I know? My FPS was all over the place, no matter what the graphics settings were or the resolution. But of course, that really depends on the map. But to be honest, I didn't play too bad, so I leave it up to you whether you want to play on the base Shadow tier or not. It's almost like CS is a modern game now. Actually, it's more like the base Shadow machine is just terrible. It can barely play CS. I do have a 10% off link in the description for both tiers if you're looking to get the Shadow power upgrade in particular. So if you like this overview of Counter-Strike 2 on both gaming tiers of Shadow, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and our Discord in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.
Black Knight.
Yes, my enemies shall know my name.